to tell the difference between Harold ALD and Harold OLD, because Harold, he's the old king. Wasn't that old, actually, but he was the king. Harold, he was the one that was like, I can do better. You know, and he invaded this country. And he was just hanging out in New York. I mean, can you blame him? You know? He's chilling in New York. All the York people are like, we're cool with this. You can be our new king. We're all right with this. Don't kill us. And he's like, he's just chilling, you know, hanging out. And then Harold was like, oh, not so fast, my friend. That's not how we do things here. People in New York are like, well, I mean, we're cool with it. So Harold, you know, he marched on up to York and he's like, gonna get this guy. I told him not to do it, and he did it. I'm gonna get him. So they had a battle. And actually, Harold's brother was with Harold, and Harold went up to he rode his horse by himself. He rode his horse up to the gate. He said, I want to speak to that guy, Prince, what's his fuck? And the prince said, that's me. And the guy's like, listen, Harold says, you can just quit now and he'll forgive you and you guys can all leave and it'll be cool. And the brother's like, no, I'm with Harold and we're gonna do this thing. And Harold is like, cool, give you a chance, bro. And then he rode off. And then Harold is like, who was that guy? And like, oh, that was my brother, Harold, the king. And he's like, what the fuck? You mean he was right there? We could have killed him. And the brother's like, it's cool, man. I couldn't do that to my brother. See, that's what they had back then, this thing they called chivalry. He gave that up a long time ago. So then Harold just went in there and he just wiped them all out. All the Norwegians and all those people that were hired, all the hired guns and the brother and everybody just like killed them. Just did it and then he went like this. My work here is done. And all the York people are like, oh yeah, we liked you actually. We just got confused because of the name thing with the A and the O and we weren't sure. We thought he was, see, we don't have the internet, so we didn't know what you looked like. And we just thought, because yeah, so it's cool. We're cool, right? Everything's cool? And Harold's like, yeah, I mean, I guess so. But unbeknownst to him, right then, William from Normandy was loading up his ships. And they were like crossing over. And they were invading the island. And like, Harold is like, I have proven myself. I can do it again. And the people are like, actually, you know, hold on a second. Because it was a lot of work killing all those Norwegians and stuff. I don't know if can we just take like a week to recharge our batteries? And Harold is like, I am the king. What I say goes, you dig? So they just marched all the way down from York to Hastings, where William was like, I don't know if you know this, but when they invade, what they do is, they go in, they like burn a bunch of stuff, they rape people, they torture people, they steal things. It's all just in fun, you know, they're just having a good time. They're really just trying to get the guy upset a little bit so he'll come and fight them and then he can kill them and whatever. And maybe when somebody will win and then there'll be like a kingdom. So they did that, but you know, a lot of those Harold guys were like, ooh, my back still hurts from that York thing. I don't know, all right. And it just didn't work out for Harold, you know, the way it had worked. And so like, he didn't dominate the way he did in New York, you know? And I think that is a common thing. It's very common, like, you know, like for instance, I played in New York and I loved it. It was awesome. It was great. And then I played in Hastings and I was kind of like, there's a certain feel in the air here. It just doesn't have that same York vibe, you know? But it's cool. So what happened is William ended up becoming the king of England, and Harold got a place. There's some flowers and a little square, a circle in the middle of, on the way between the train station and Claremont. There's a little place, this Harold Place. It's a place where we remember Harold. And that's pretty much the only time anyone ever even thinks about Harold. You know, in fact, I don't know if there is, and I wonder, and someone might want to do a Yahoo search right now, but is there anywhere else in the entire island that's named after Harold? Was that named after the king or the newspaper? All right. Anyway, I was told by, have you guys met Jay? Yeah. So Jay, I saw Jay last week, and he's like, Calvin, I really dig the whole Selector Dub Narcotic thing, but, you know, we're having this celebration, 950 years of William and his family, and I'm like, but, well, hold the phone, Jay. I mean, if you're from Hastings, shouldn't you guys be like more like on the Harold side, on the William side? Because like that guy kind of came and fucked you guys up. He like burned your villages and like, didn't he like rape a lot of your grandmothers and things? And like, seems kind of bogus that you'd be celebrating William. Shouldn't we be celebrating Harold? And he's like, no, we don't do that. No, we've all accepted William and his family as our sovereign. You know, he said, Jay's like, Calvin, you're in the United States. You don't understand how we feel about royalty here. We revere them. They are not gods, but they're right next to God. You see? So that's why we're celebrating 950 years of William's family ruling us, their benign rule. We celebrate that. And that's 950 years, and we would love it if you could come and help us celebrate that 950-year reign. It would be really wonderful if you could do that. So I said, I have a day off on Sunday. He's like, oh, well, that won't work. Sunday's when I'm doing the Steven Steinberg show. So, sorry. So I was like, well, I know Steven. Maybe I could talk to him. Maybe we could like do something together, because like we could do a reenactment. I'd be happy to be Harold, and he could be William or something. It'd be cool. And but then Steven turned out he forgot. Okay, he's a cool dude. He used to live in Olympia. He moves around a lot. I'm from Olympia, Washington. That's on the west coast of the United States of America. It's actually the capital of the state of Washington. Washington was the name of a general, one of our famous generals in the United States. There's General Eisenhower, General Washington, a couple other ones. Anyway, the thing about it is, I know that Steven guy, and he's cool, but he is a little forgetful. See, and he forgot. He's like, ooh, Calvin, I got a dentist appointment that day. I'm not going to make it. Can you cover for me? And I'm like, dude, I am just like Harold's brother to your Harold, okay? I got your back. I'm there for you. You can count on me. All right, you can count on me just like Harold could count on Harold's brother, I'm here for you. He said, thank you, Calvin. So here I am, and I just wanted to give you a little background on the show tonight. I don't know if you were aware of all these facts. I'm just laying it out for you. That's what's happening here tonight. And hey, thanks a lot for being here, and thanks to Jay for putting on the show. And then we also had Del playing some discs. Del, very cool. And Toby here is also playing some records. Very groovy. He's been playing some neat. He's quite a mixture, a little mixed bag. Very groovy. And then I forgot the name of the guy. What? So there was a guy who played earlier who had the same hat as Del, but he wasn't Del. Okay. So he performs under the moniker, his stage name, or as William would say, his nom de plume, is no middle name. So, all right, that was just a little aside. We're going to go back now to the Selector Dub Narcotic show. All right, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.